What's up, guys? Welcome to another crafting video. And I've been farming for like the past couple of weeks. I think it's been a couple of weeks since my last crafting video, and we got rune removal coming tomorrow. So I decided to do rune crafting. I save it till the last minute basically, and just do it all at once. And yeah, so that's what it is today. There is still Guild Wars. I did mention before that there'll be more Guild Wars. Yeah, like today's Guild War, I'll probably upload it tomorrow. Because I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time to record tomorrow due to rune removal, but we'll see, right? And yeah, so let's start. I've been farming a lot of raid base these days, so we can start off with some fight runes. I also have some determination and some enhanced runes to do too. So actually, let's just start with enhanced. I don't have any yet, so let's try these out. So the reason I want enhanced runes is for like tanky store defenses. They're also decent for raids as well. So yeah, that's probably one of the reasons, couple of reasons why I'm crafting them. Also, because I want to use some of the grindstones I got for them. I do save some of the grindstones, like the good ones. So I want runes to be able to use them on, but we'll see. There's only like 20 here, so there's not going to be that many chances to get good stuff. But hopefully I can at least get like one set. Would be nice. Oh god, not a good start. Not a very good start at all. Nothing usable. Now, I was actually thinking, like the other day, like, is it worth farming raid beast? I think it's a question that a lot of people ask. No one's asked me that specifically. I mean, some people have, but not a lot of people have asked. But I thought it would be good to discuss it though. So until a good rune comes up, I'll just discuss it. Like, I'll talk about other stuff. So with raid beast, the problem with raid beast is it requires a lot of runs for one rune. And you think about it, the amount of time that you spend to get the materials for one rune, you could have seen like what, at least 10 runes from like a dungeon. Or depending on your luck with drops, because you're not going to get rune every drop, but you'll see quite a few runes, right? And then as opposed to farming raids, you only get to see one. After farming for like, it probably takes you about, I don't know, half an hour, maybe a bit more. Until you can get a rune that, oh, it's like you can get enough materials to craft one rune. Now this one. Very nice rune, right? Attack, HP, speed, so we keep that one. So finally something, but we don't have many crafts left. So to me, I think raid beasts only really worth it when you are like really end game. Oh, this one's not bad. We can keep that one. It's got HP, so I'm gonna roll that. Because enhanced runes are gonna go onto like tanky store units, things like Freya would use it too. So yeah, it's not great, but I'll try it for the speed roll. I mean the crit roll. All right, let's do determination. All right. So yeah, enhanced runes are for like you can use it for raids too, because you can never go wrong with HP, but I think defense is generally a bit better for raids. So I mean, you can do either, but it just depends on the stats, right? Oh, this is a pretty good one. Let's keep that one. And yeah, for like very tanky ADs, like for example, Beast Monk based ADs. Oh, this is potentially a very good bulldozer or copper rune. So yeah, for those tanky ADs, they would like to have as much HP as possible, right? Because the idea would be to try to make your team tanky enough to survive bombs, especially if you're running Freya, because Freya will die, right? As long as you have enough resist to prevent her, or like prevent her from being reset most of the time, then she'll get the heal off, right? And for bombs, like when people try to bomb your like really tanky team, you want them to survive, and then Freya can heal them up, and then it's really awkward for the opponent. Oh, resistance. Nah, I was thinking whether I would keep resist for like something like a Freya, but probably not on determination. But yeah, I found quite a lot of these over this week. I find it easier to farm these when I'm doing work and stuff, because like I don't really need to focus too heavily on it, right? So like I said, like because raids take longer to go through, I think I'll keep this just because of the crit roll. It's not great though because of accuracy, but yeah, it may be okay. So yeah, because the giants runs and dragons runs are too long, so by the time I start doing something, I have to glance down at my device again, right? So I do raids because they take a bit longer. Oh, unfortunate. And also because like for me, I'm also already at the end game where like runes like this would help me more than. Well, I mean, you can never get too many good violent runes and stuff like that, or will runes, but having some of these available, one, it lets me use some grindstones, because like for me, I feel bad when I get a grindstone from the new sets, but I don't really want to keep it because I don't really want to craft them yet. But yeah, so the only ones that I really auto sell is like the accuracy one. This one, I guess it's okay for the speed. We'll try to roll it. But the aura runes, I feel they're pretty good in like when you're building a team specifically, like a specific team, especially for things like PvE, dungeons, raids. I guess I'll roll for. No wait, 14 crit. Not sure if I really want. I think I'm gonna sell this. It's probably not good enough, especially because I can't grind the that speed that was on that. This one though, resistance. I think I'm gonna keep this. I think I could potentially use it on someone. This could go 19 crit. I'll try to roll that. But yeah, that one would be a very high requirement. Oh, okay, I can keep this. It's got. At least I can roll. If I can roll double crit damage, it might be okay. Well, fight runes are a lot luckier, right? I'm gonna keep this one. Maybe I can get double crit damage on this one too. Wow, the fight runes. Oh wow, this is a very nice rune. I'm gonna keep that. Fight runes have been much better than every other set, hasn't it? Very fortunate because it's like the set I like the most. Defense, 15 speed. I don't think it's good enough on defense, at least. Oh, okay, 17 speed could be usable. Oh, these are max rolls on 5-star, so yeah, I might try that one. Even though it was 5-star, it was a bit unfortunate that it was 5-star. That was like good. That was good substats, right? If it was 8 HP, 6 speed, that'd be god. 20. This could be 20 crit rate. I'll roll for the crit rate dream there. These aren't max rolls. I mean, this crit rate's not max rolls, so I don't think it's worth. 3% is very awkward, like hard to use, right? Also, still have some of the dungeon runes to craft too. I can't remember how many materials I've got. Unfortunate. Now with actually I should probably talk about the resistance rune. Why I kept the resistance rune. I think resistance is actually legit on a couple of very niche units. Right. So for example, Freya could use it. Even though fight is not great on like Freya, but as an example, right, she would probably want like resistance on say like an enhanced rune or a will rune, and the reason is because you don't really need to give her like any particular stats on slot 6, right? So why not just give her max resist so that she can't get reset, or like it's much harder to reset her, right? Because you don't want her to survive or do. I mean, she doesn't really do much damage anyway, so may as well just give her resist. Um, Another unit that you could like that can use resistance is Pisama, and I mean I do have a Pisama, although I don't know if I would use fight on him. Um, but he can use resist because like reduces similar to Freya, reduces the chance that he'll get resisted. Oh, sorry, that he'll get reset, and therefore on AD, if he's very hard to reset, then him coming back and stunning and doing all that shenanigans could win you more ADs than you lose, right? You might force the person to oh, I think I'll keep this 25 speed potential, so even though it's a flat stat, but yeah. So yeah, if they happen to lose fights against you because of that, it will probably deter them from hitting you again, and also if you win more than you lose out of that, then you gain points, right? Or at least make it break even, right? If they're lower than you. So let's see, I've got a bunch of will runes I can do there. Some violent, I guess, and some swift, I think. Okay. I think I'm going for the will first, because I've got a bit more of these purple ones, and I can never have too many will runes. Wouldn't mind some nemesis runes too, but I think will runes. Actually, I wouldn't mind some vampire runes too, but I think will runes are a lot more universal to use. And being able to do something like, oh, actually, I might keep this one. Being able to do something like a will rune Bernard would be nice. Like if you just happen to have like a will set as your best offset, to give to a Bernard. Very few people will have that luxury. I certainly don't. Like will runes are nowhere near my fastest runes. Okay. I'm not sure how many of these will do. Oh, now we're talking. This could be a really nice Pisama rune too. We'll keep that one, or like it's any one rune really, because I just need to make sure it doesn't roll accuracy. But if it does roll accuracy, it's not the worst. There are some units that could use it. That just depends what the other stats roll. So that's a good start for will runes, even though the rest have been pretty bad. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm already down 4 mil from crafting. That's like one of the other downsides to crafting is the raid beasts don't really. Ooh, wait, hang on. Oh baby, we got some nice runes going on here. We'll keep that one. Yeah, actually, I might keep this one. This is a very tanky rune. The raid beasts don't give you that much mana, right? So it's very hard to maintain like mana if you're doing a lot of crafting and doing raid base. If you farm a lot of dungeons instead, you generally get more mana than raid base. I feel, at least from my experience. So yeah, that's the awkward thing with doing raid base is you need to have a good amount of excess mana to really afford to do it. We'll do a couple more, and then I might switch. Ooh. I mean, they're not fantastic rolls or anything, but there's potential there. This is a legend rune, so let's keep that one. We'll do a couple more. Oh, network connection delay. Are you serious? When I'm in the middle of crafting, as I was saying, wait, what was I saying? I just had a blank. That threw me off. Oh, so yeah, needing a lot of mana for crafting. So unless you get you do a lot of dungeon farming to get the mana, it's pretty hard to maintain it with doing raid base. I don't think it generates enough mana to really support the high cost of crafting runes. So yeah, I wish they would change that. Just bear with me. Just want to switch to a quieter channel. Alright, we can take that as a sign. Let's try another rune type. Let's do some swift, because I got quite a few greens as well. Wait, how many violet can I do as well? Okay, plenty. Okay, so I can do some violet, some swift. Okay, pretty even amount, I think. So swift, like oh, hang on. Why is it always slot 2? I mean, it's a good rune, so I'm gonna keep it. But why is it always slot 2, like main stat? It's not even. It's not speed or anything. If that rune was like slot 4 or 6, it would be amazing. Like absolutely amazing. Nah, it's not particularly great, that one. Yeah, I've been farming all the giants, and I still haven't found much from. Like in regards to swift runes, but Bernard hasn't changed his speed for like half a year at least. I guess I'll roll with the speed. It's not great though. There's no crit rate on it or anything. But I mean, it's the main stat, so I have to give it a try at least. Oh, finally! Alright, we can keep this. Even though it's like 2 flat stat, I mean, 42 speed on slot 2 is 42 speed. And hopefully I can get attack. If I can get attack upgrades, that'll be a pretty good rune. I don't really see much use for this. I'm gonna sell. Unfortunate. I think I'm down 5 mil from this crafting session already. Damn. And rune removal's tomorrow, so I'm gonna need all the mana I can get. Oh my god, that's another unfortunate rune. "13 speed's not really good enough. Okay, that's not good. I mean, if it rolls a lot of HP, it could be okay. I'll try it. It's a legend. Gotta try because it did max roll the HP, so I can try it. I'm just trying to make sure that I have enough of materials to craft everything. So let's switch to Violet for a bit. It's annoying because they all use different amounts of materials. I don't think it's good enough. If there was speed on this, like instead of one of the flat stats or accuracy, I would have kept it. But I think that's not good enough. Unfortunate. Especially because it was a main stat. I mean main slot as well. Oh wow. Okay, that's a good one. That is a good one. We keep that. We keep those. Oh, that's unfortunate. Defense HP. Could be a very tanky rune. Okay, I can keep that one. No, that's probably not good enough. Even if it rolls max speed, I'm not sure. I already have a rune like that already, and it's hard to use. If it was 6-star, I would keep. Nah. Could be 18 crit rate. But it's got a flat stat. That's a bit pretty unfortunate. I think I'll just roll for the 18 crit rate, or like try to. That's some bad stats there. No, don't want that one. Wow, Violent Runes. And there was a couple, I guess, so that was okay. Nah, it's pretty much min rolls there. I'm gonna check how many will runes can I do now. I will do some will runes to use up these purples. Oh, unfortunate. Like, if it's a 5-star purple, right? I would have kept it if it has good substats, but it looks like 2 flat stats. It's not really worth. But if it has good rolls on percentage stats, it's worth keeping. Oh, this is a good rune. All right, we keep that one. A lot of slot ones. I guess this could be a potential bomber rune, so we'll keep that. Oh, okay, we'll keep that. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Swift. Sorry I'm jumping around. It's just because I'm trying to utilize like as many crafts as I can with the materials that I have. Swift resistance. I don't think I would use that on anyone. If it was despair, I would probably have kept it. Or try. Oh, actually, probably not. There's no speed on this slot. The thing with Peace Armor Rune, you probably want Despair or Nemesis for like that resist build, and you ideally want to have a lot of like attacker substats. Like crit rate, crit damage, attack, that sort of thing. Oh, finally a potential speedrun. Alright, we'll try that. Nope. I do quite enjoy crafting, like in general, just because I find it quite exciting. Like it's just like a whole spam of runes that you just look at and see whether you would keep it. Um, but yeah, unfortunately, it's just so expensive. I feel like they really need to change that. I feel they also need to make raid beasts a bit more rewarding to farm. As I said, like it takes a long time to craft, some of those runes. I guess this is another potential bomber rune. So, like if it triple rolls attack, would be pretty nice. So keep it. Pretty much out of runes, I think. Just this one left. Last one. Oh, got excited because of a legend, but never mind. Alright. Okay, let's upgrade what we got. So this may take a little while. Bear with me. I'll try to get through as quick as I can. So this one, as long as they're going to, like, nothing goes into like flat HP, it will be usable on something, right? Like multiple rolls in either crit rate or HP would make it a, you know, oh my god, of course. I mean, I can still go for +6, but now I need to have max rolls on either of the other, you know, like the next two upgrades need to be pretty much max rolls to make it really worthwhile. It's already wasted a roll and wasted another roll. Unfortunate. Okay, a lot of slot ones. Wow. I want other slots because I already had a lot of good slot 1 will runes before this, so I'm hoping for like other like, you know, other slots so that it's easier to fit them into my teams, or like my units I should say. But here we're looking for crit rate, right? Although even if I go, like, if I roll multiple crit damage, it's still okay, as I could use it on like a unit that would be running crit rate slot 4 maybe. Attack's not the worst. Now it's hard, like it's tough now though, because the crit rate's gonna be really low. Like the maximum it can be is 10, but I mean it's still good in terms of the amount of DPS it's providing, as long as I can get a good roll for the last roll. So we'll try, and I mean the final slot I can really give it this rune anything, right? Speed or HP is probably the most likely. But the rolls here are like very medium at the moment. It's currently min crit rate, moderate-ish attack and crit damage. So it's not super amazing, but yeah, it's okay. Okay. It's still good in terms of like the amount of DPS it provides. It's still quite decent. So hopefully I can find someone that can use it. So I'll just keep it around for now. Alright, this rune, I probably need to have it roll double attack for it to be really worthwhile. Okay, that's a good start. It's not, wasn't max roll, but it's near max. Like, you know, average of 7% is not too bad. So now I needed to go into attack once more, and then it'll be a nice bomber rune, right? I can use it on any bomber. Because if you ideally want to make your bombers fatal will, if you can. Accuracy would not be the worst, but I would rather not on a blue rune. I think it pretty much would need to be attack to make it really worthwhile on a blue. Oh no, I was afraid of that. Okay, I'm gonna sell, I think. Like, going once into accuracy is okay if it was purple. But single roll, like, well, basically a double roll on attack is probably not good enough for a bomber. It really needs like at least 3 or more. Flat attack, so unfortunate. I think I'm just gonna sell, not gonna waste time on that one. You can still double roll attack, but I don't think it was worth going for. Alright, let's do the Swifts. Okay, this one, I think it could be okay if it goes multiple HP. Resist maybe is okay too, but I need like high rolls on HP. Crit damage. I think I was gonna sell that one. So I don't think it's not gonna push to what I would like it to be at. Oh, okay. Finally, this is like a dream or like as in like a potential dream rune. I haven't seen one of these in such a long time. I mean, I haven't even gotten the chance to roll for multiple speed, like multiple speed on a rune, like a Swift rune, right? So I can finally do it. Although the first upgrade derped, so I don't have much high hopes for this. So I most likely will just sell it, but I'm gonna give it one more shot at +6. It's not really worth doing it, but I think I don't know. Let's try. 17 could still be okay on like the less the units that don't prioritize Swift that badly. Like they want to use it, but they don't need to have the best speed substats. And that one was sold out. Alright, this one is a very efficient rune. I'm not sure who I'll use it on, but as long as I can get good rolls on all these upgrades, then it'll be worth keeping around. Maybe a Swift Varad, DPS Varad, maybe. But it would need to have. I need to roll speed a couple of times to make it worth running this on slot 2. Oh, there's one. That's a good start. Yeah, pretty much speed crit rate is pretty much all I want here. I'll stop it at +9 and finish it off later. Pretty much the rune's gonna be worth keeping, like, I think, regardless, because it's just so efficient on all the stats, but it's not really, I don't know, it's gonna be hard to find someone to use it on, but hopefully I can find someone. Worst case scenario, at least it's like a pretty good looking world boss rune. Oh, failed 10 times, feels bad. And this is the other like heavy mana sink that I feel that Comtois have added too many mana sinks, even like considering how much mana we had to dump into upgrading runes. Okay, crit rate, I'll take that. That's not that bad so far. So hopefully one more into speed or crit rate, but either way I think this is worth keeping because it's already reached my benchmark of 15 crit rate. So we just keep that around. Okay, this one I'm just going for double speed roll. Anything else, like if it's a low roll or like if it goes into flat, then it's just a sell. Had to be very strict about this one because it's already started off so bad. Like there's missing. It's okay. Wait, 9, 15. I think it's not good enough anymore. Pretty much because because it's like already like wasting a stat on the flat stat, and also the speed was min roll. It was hard to use, or like the efficiency on that rune was so low already. So pretty much the only way to save it was to go for 16 speed. Oh, upgrade into attack, perfect. At least it's always going to be a decent rune. Swift speed slot 2 6-star, you can always use it, right? It's 42 speed because Swift units would tend to want just to be really fast, right? So even if you have crappy substats, you would still use it. But obviously, ideally here, I would just like another attack percent upgrade, and it won't feel like a total waste. It'd be like a blue rune at least. Alright, that was unfortunate. Hopefully we can get the last one into attack percent. We have a lot of runes to upgrade, so this is gonna be a pretty long video. So if you don't like, feel free to skip ahead. I'm gonna put it. I'm still gonna leave it unedited, but you know, if it takes too long, you can always skip ahead if you want to. Oh, attack percent, pretty decent roll as well. It went 7% into that one. All right, that's worth keeping. I mean, I was gonna keep it anyway, but yeah, now it's a good rune. Alright. Violent. Oh, I just realized, because it crashed, now I can't see which one is on the new fight runes and whatnot. Hopefully I didn't miss any. I think I might have missed some like violent will and stuff. So I'm gonna go back and check. Oh, that's a cell now. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss any. Okay. This one, I don't know who's gonna use it, but defense with HP and resist, you know, it's always gonna be a decent tanky rune, so it's worth keeping around, like for those support units, right? Hopefully, it can roll speed on either the +9 or +12. Worst case scenario, you can always give it an enchant, but violent enchants are pretty hard to come by. So, oh, double roll into HP, I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, all I really need now is speed. So I have 2 chances to do it. I'll go for the first one. Because even with a low speed roll, some units can still use it. You know, that want to be on defense. Things like an Ariel or Eladriel, you know, they don't need to be particularly fast. So, like, yeah, as long as you can make them pretty tanky, it's pretty good, like good enough. I guess it could also be a raid unit, like a raid rune for certain violent users, but I don't use violent runes that much. I only really use it. I mean, I use some defense ones, but I would prefer to have good speed on it for those units, and those units would be like, well, that would use defense would be Lisa, and maybe Colleen, but I took Colleen off violent now, so mostly it would just be Lisa. And yeah, Lisa would want more speed, I would say. Okay, accuracy is not the worst. So yeah, I just need speed on the last one. So basically, it's like, yeah, I have 1 chance to upgrade it. Otherwise, I just enchant it. But it's worth keeping around. All right, this one, crit rate and HP is pretty much all you really want. Resist is not the worst, but you don't want too many to go into that. 1 maximum, right? But you just want crit rate mostly. Oh, there we go, crit rate. Because now this could be like a really nice beast monk rune, right? Or it could be, as long as the next upgrades don't screw up. It does need speed though, so I think this would be the rune that would prioritize, you know, the speed enchant if I had one. Okay, it did go into resist, but it was like a pretty good roll. It's like, you know, now it's like near max double resist roll, so that's not bad, and near max double crit rate roll, and a max HP roll. So it's actually a very efficient rune. I think it's gonna be a keep either way, but now I need another crit rate or HP roll. Either one would be fine. HP percent obviously, and then that way I can enchant off the flat HP, right? And we'll just stop it at plus. I think on this one we'll stop it at +9. Because as long as this roll is good, it's gonna be like really good purple rune at the minimum, right? Even if I have to waste, even if the last roll is wasted into flat. So 75% chance to be good if this rune would decide to upgrade, at least. Oh my god, come on. Oh, okay, there we go. HP, okay, now it's, yeah, it's pretty good. It was a low roll on HP, but it's still a nice beast mount rune, I would say, at worst. Um, but I think a lot of people could use that, so yeah, even like a bruiser, like a Monkey King or something could use that too, because you can't get attack on slot 3 anyway. Now I'm gonna go back and check my Swift runes and stuff to make sure I didn't miss any from before. Will. Okay, got a couple will runes here. Because yeah, when I crashed it got rid of all those the new signs for these runes, so I almost missed it before. Now this rune, it's probably gonna be good no matter what happens to it. Alright, HP, that's a good start. I think, yeah, I should be able to find it, like, a use for it somewhere. Because all the stats here are good to have. Even the resist, like, it's not the worst to have. Alright, crit rate, that's a good roll. One more upgrade, we'll see how we go. So potentially, if I don't roll resistance, I could roll the resistance off and probably put like attack or speed onto it, and again it'll be a very nice beast mount rune, or just like any bruiser rune, like, you know, something like a Monkey King could use it. Okay, crit damage, not the worst. So now it's alright. It's alright. It's a good bruiser type rune. Hopefully the last upgrade doesn't go into resist, but I'll upgrade that another time. Alright, this one again. All the like substats are desirable, but I need high rolls because it's already a 5-star, and like there's no max rolls, right? So I need this to, ooh, that was a very low crit damage roll. I'll give it one more shot. Because it can still be like 18 crit rate, no sorry no, 19 crit rate or 18 speed. So that's it still has some potential, but it just needs to have some good luck. Min speed, min crit damage, I think it's no longer any good. I'm going to sell this. It's not efficient enough. Alright, okay, this one, I guess it could be, I think that I'm going to go for, it has pretty much has to go triple roll into either speed or crit rate to make it really worthwhile. Resistance, alright, we sell those. Okay, this one is like a potential very tanky rune. Could be good for something like a Rune or something like that. So you're hoping for multiple HP rolls or defense rolls is okay as well. But at least probably two HP rolls. Oh my god. Alright, I think we sell now. Actually, it can still go 21 HP maybe. So I'll give it one more shot. Very unfortunate though. Because pretty much like all I would need is resist on the last slot. 14 defense. I think it's still not really worth keeping. Nah, I have to try. It could, if it's 21 defense. I don't know who I would use it on, but 21 defense is pretty good. It's better than like a blue 6-star rune. Or if it goes 14 HP, 14 defense, then it'll be a nice rune. Another flat. Oh my god. Feel ripped off. Feels bad, man. I missed one. Oh, how did I miss this one? This one was a good one. I think again, Unless it's like double, even double accuracy is not the worst, but I would rather not, obviously. I want the attack substats. But I think it will be tough for this to go wrong. Hopefully, okay. Um, yeah, like this one has like very high chance to be, one of the top runes. Come on, crit rate, or I mean, I don't mind multiple HP rolls because sorry, not HP, attack rolls. Because multiple attack rolls is nice for bombers, but it did roll crit damage, so that's not. I mean, it's not bad because you can't enchant. I mean, you can't. Sorry, you can't grind crit damage. So I generally prefer to get upgrades, yes, like upgrades into crit damage over attack, just because the crit damage it's hard to come by, whereas attack you can grind already but just by having it. Another crit damage roll. Okay, this is worth keeping. Alright, we'll see how that turns out later on. I think it's yeah, I'll upgrade it later. Alright, let's try to move on. Because the video is already starting to get quite long. What did I craft? Let's do the enhanced runes first. Where's enhance? Okay, only a few of these, but this one's a good one. So depending on how this turns out, will determine what kind of unit I would use it on. Attack, okay, it's not bad. This is a good start for something like a Miang or a Huahi or the Anival that I do not have. Two speed rolls would be obviously the best, but yeah, so if I wouldn't mind HP or attack if they're high rolls. Oh, another high roll in attack. That's not bad. All right, so that makes it like good for like those attack-based scanning units like Miang, especially because this is like a nice raid rune basically. It can be a good raid rune because it's providing the HP that's grindable, max roll starting out, and it also has like speed that can be grinded too. So yeah, all three stats are grindable, and this is a matter of the last upgrade, the plus 12 I mean. But for that last upgrade, I think no matter what, I would probably be going for crit rate. Like at worst, I can always enchant it on. But yeah, so the plus 12, I'm hoping for crit rate. This roll, I don't mind where it goes into, as long as it's a max roll. And it's pretty close to a max roll. 15 HP, 23 attack, that's pretty nice. So we keep those. Okay, we try this one. This one... Alright, if it goes double defense, it's not a bad raid rune. But I think it would be better to have crit rate, I think. I'm not sure. Actually, I don't know which one's better. Because... Okay, I went to defense, it was a max roll too. So we pray for defense. Because then that would be a nice raid unit, aura rune to have. Even though it's only 5-star, but I mean the rolls are not awful at the moment. It can still get 18 defense, which would be quite nice. And then other than that, you just really want HP and like resist probably for the last upgrade. Okay, it didn't max roll, but it did go into defense again. So that's pretty good. I can keep that one. I can give it to something in raids. Worst case scenario, I should say. But I could give it to Freya as well if I have nothing else to give her. So here I'm hoping for, what was I hoping for? HP. Attack would be fine as well. Crit damage would be fine. Resist would be fine. Well, accuracy wouldn't be the worst, because then you could give it to like a DS or something. So yeah, I think anything but flat, I can make use of it. Because raid units have a pretty high requirement, right? You want a lot of different stats for your units. I mean, primarily you want damage, but it helps to have, resist and accuracy as well. Alright, HP, PogChamp. We keep those. Okay. Now, triple HP would be the dream here. That would make it a perfect Rune rune. Because then all I really need is defense, and I would actually keep the flat HP on it as well. Oh, that's a good start. Even though it's like a low roll, at least it went into HP percent. Yeah, so all I really need is defense. Accuracy is kind of useless for Arena, but if I don't roll no accuracy, I'll still roll it because 19 HP would be still good. Now it could just be like a free rune or something. I mean, at worst, I can always use the rune for freer, so I'm just gonna keep it around for the time being. Okay. So this one, you just want double roll into one of them, right? Or max roll in one each would be okay as well. Alright, good start. Max roll speed. I think I would probably not really. Oh wait, I wouldn't want min roll, but yeah. Sorry, min roll crit. Min roll speed wouldn't be the worst. Okay, oh, 17 speed. Okay, that's good. Now we'll just try plus 9. Who I would use it on, I don't know yet, but hey, you can't really go wrong with 17 speed. So, and I'll probably have plenty of enhanced speed grinds as well. So, it's gonna be at least a 20 speed rune on someone. And yeah, I'll be at worst I could use it in raids as well. So for the next two upgrades, I'm probably hoping for HP and defense, most likely. I can't get attack on this. Crit damage will be okay, and resist would be okay, I guess, for raids. But mainly HP or defense. Prefer to be both. Alright, defense. Oh yes. Alright, so now it's a good rune. We can keep that. That's all the enhanced runes. So let's do determination. There's only a couple of these, I think. Okay. Let's start with this one. So this one, I think it's pretty much just a speed dream. I don't really need resistance and attack. I don't think. So yeah, I was probably going for the speed for, it could be a nice Emissary rune. So I would like Emissary to have determination on his offset because I don't really need him to be on will, so may as well try to give him some speed. Sorry, determination to give him to boost the copper and the bulldozer. So I'm going for 15 speed now. It's not that great, but I don't have a lot of determination runes, so I think I have to try for it. Okay, 14 speed. I guess I could probably still make use of it on a Emissary if it's 14. But now I'm nervous because I'm going all in on +9, like, because it's still quite expensive to get a +9, so there's a lot of mana to waste if it goes wrong. Okay, come on. Don't take too long to upgrade, please. Actually, now I think about it, it could also be a raid rune because you rolled resist, and all we really need is HP on it because it's slot one. I can't get defense on this rune, so I just have to enchant HP on the last slot, and it will be okay for raids. But preferably not double resist roll because I think I need the other stats more. That's a minimum attack percent. I think it's not worth anymore because 9 speed's not great for raid. Unfortunate. I was afraid of that because it costs a lot of mana. Alright, this one's going for the 17 crit speed. Sorry, 17 crit dream. Don't really want accuracy at all. Oh my god, of course it rolls into that. Alright, never mind. Okay, this one would be good either way. But I think it would be best one into crit rate and then like a max defense roll. That would make it good for something like a bulldozer, maybe copper. But I think my copper has better runes, like better quality runes, because this is only a blue rune. If there was more rolls on this, so if it was like purple, then yeah, definitely has much. It will be potentially able to replace something on copper. But here I'm probably hoping for 16 defense, and then that way it could be a bulldozer rune. Because bulldozer doesn't really need super high quality runes, in my opinion. Okay, 14 is not bad. So now we go for the crit damage, right? I mean, I guess worst case scenario I can always enchant it on, because the only stat that those sort of units will care about now is crit damage. I mean, I think attack does help, but I don't think it helps enough. So you're probably looking for flat defense actually and crit damage to make this a really nice bulldozer type rune. Alright, so I'll have to see what it gets in the last upgrade, but worst case scenario I can always enchant crit damage onto it and it'll be decent on something like that. Alright, this is the other bulldozer dream. So here I'm hoping for multiple crit damage rolls. Although resist and accuracy would make it an okay raid rune. Okay, that was unfortunate, but okay, what can you do? We'd still potentially get 21 crit damage, and that would make a very nice rune for bulldozer. I think either way, I can still keep this for raids, no matter how it turns out. Alright, double resist roll. It's probably a raid rune. I don't need any more resistance though. I would have preferred double roll with accuracy, to be honest. Because things like Panda are very easy to get max resist with resist lead. And DS, I guess DS wouldn't mind the extra resist. But although I'm not sure if I would put it on DS, or maybe. I wouldn't mind some Panda runes because my Panda is like really bad at the moment, and sometimes we need the defense lead. So if I can rune him well enough, then I can interchange him with DS. Crit damage. Okay, now it's a weird rune. I don't know if it's good enough. Let me check what my bulldozer is using. Okay, this is much better on bull. This is a much better rune for bulldozer, but it's not that much of a downgrade. 5 crit damage. I have to enchant attack on it. And actually, he'll gain some defense because it's if I, actually no, he'll lose defense because I have to take off the guard rune. But depending if I have a good rune for him, because then he'll boost Copper's damage more, and that means I could potentially run Copper Bulldozer against Quadan teams if my Copper is strong enough. Alright, let's go back to upgrading runes. Now all we have left is fight. Oops, this is violent. Okay, this is a fight. Alright, we'll try this one first. I mean, this is also a speed drain rune, right? So, if I can get multiple speed, then it's still going to be have a bit of potential use. HP, not quite. Give it one more upgrade because it's still a 5-star rune. It's not great. Another HP roll, and it was a min roll, I think, or pretty close to min. Okay, I'm gonna sell that. Unfortunate. Very efficient, like a lot of like good substats there. Alright, crit damage would be... Actually, I don't know who I'd use this on, crit damage, to be honest, so I don't know, we'll see. Okay, that was bad. I'm gonna sell it because it's already kind of hard to use. Yeah, it's kind of hard to use. If it was attack percent, it'd be a lot easier to use. Alright, this is going for the speed dream. And it's got innate crit, which is not too bad because I can't grind it anyway. It's not too wasted. Although obviously it's unfortunate because I can't roll it into like from these upgrades. But if I can get double speed, it will be I wouldn't have gotten the crit rate anyway. So it's fine that it's up there in the innate. I just need one more speed roll. Come on! Oh no, unfortunate. I think I'm gonna sell that one. Wait, let me roll this one first, then I'll decide. Will this rune be better than the other one? Alright, I think it's on its way to being better. That was like max rolls as well, so currently it's all max rolls, which is pretty nice because it's a 5-star. It's still not, obviously not as good as max roll 6-star rune, but it's gonna be better than most average runes. So hopefully I can get one more max roll. I don't mind if it's in HP, like 14 HP would still be nice, even though it's only 10 speed. Alright, so it's almost there, but yeah, that one's worth keeping. This other one, yeah, not so much. I'm gonna sell that one. Okay, this one we're going for the crit rate dream. I can't see it being, yeah, it's not really worth keeping if it rolls into resist or accuracy. Alright, that was like min roll too, so yeah, I'm gonna sell that. Alright, this one actually this is very similar to that Swift rune. Going all in on multiple crit rate. That was a bad start, but it can still be 14, so I guess we'll try. Um, 13 crit rate. Okay, I'll try it then. This is not very good rune at the moment. I'll give it one more shot. Okay, it did actually get 13 crit rate. Alright, I'll keep it for now. I'll see how would I use it on anyone during rune removal. I kept this one because of the the speed dream, so we'll just get this one out of the way. Because I'm pretty sure it's not going to go multiple speed. Yeah, thought so. Let's sell this. Because if it got it to, like, if it was like 25 speed, oh my god, that'd be amazing. You can put fight on your Bernard. How good would that be? Alright, come on. Actually, any sort of roll would be good. Alright, speed. I'll take that. Any like multiple roll into one would be good. Like, or even like 16 speed, 10 crit would be okay. But I think this one, I'm probably gonna keep it like no matter how badly the rolls would be, because it's got all the good stats there, right? Speed HP is already a good combination. And then wait, it's not really maxed HP, but it's alright. And yeah, the last upgrade, it's very flexible, right? It can be oh wait, no, can't be speed, sorry. It can be attack, it can be crit damage, defense. It's possible, like, you know, they all work, like, you know, for the rune. Alright, so that's 1-1-1, but it's good, like, because I don't have, it's okay. 9 crit is not very good, but combined with, you know, good HP, decent speed, it's, you know, it's alright. I'll keep that. I think this one. Alright, double crit damage would make it a nice attacker rune. Double defense would make it a good raid rune. So, hoping for double roll. Okay. 1 into crit damage, so another crit damage, please. Or max defense, I would still keep. Unfortunately, the speed is innate. Would have liked to swap it for crit damage, but we did get the max defense roll, so that's like this is a good raid rune. Because crit damage is always good in raids as well, especially because I stack a lot of fight runes. So crit damage will scale with things like Lisa and stuff like that as well. Even though they don't have a lot of like damage, right? Typically, you don't really give them much crit, but you still have she has good base attack percent, so you'll get a lot of benefit from these fight runes. And then if you combine it with some good crit damage substats, then it will multiply her damage when it crits, right? Accuracy, that's okay for raids, I guess. Alright, so last slot will be like HP, right? And that'll be a nice raid rune. So either enchant or you know, hope for a roll. Crit damage, sorry, crit rate would be okay as well. Because I don't mind having crit rate on support units because they'll have a bit of extra damage. Is that it? Oh, we can see the +9 on this one. But I think this is the last rune upgrade that I'll do on video, because the video's already run over an hour. Normally I try to keep it under an hour, but yeah, I guess we had a lot of crafting this time. Also, a bit of time was used from when I got kicked out for network connection for some weird reason. Flat HP, that was not good, but yeah, what are we hoping for now? Probably attack percent or crit rate would be okay, but I think mainly attack percent, and then whichever we get, we'll probably roll the HP off and get the other one. Alright, so that's it for me today. Thanks guys for watching. Oh my god, I just realized I burned like 8 mil mana today. Damn. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Enjoy your rune removal and have a good weekend. Bye bye.